Shalom Israel. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops and the elders of Great Millstone, and to the soldiers of Great Millstone, pushing this truth worldwide through the four corners, on the internet and on the streets, like the Bible said that they would. Salute to the 144,000 men who are going to rule with Yahweh Shai when he returns. Salute to King David, which is one of the 12. And salute to the men, women, and children who believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who are going to be saved when the Lord comes, when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai sends his son to destroy Babylon and save the elect, the 1/3 of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the scattered who look like the other heathens, but are really Hebrew Israelites. Because this is a lineage thing, yo. This is a genealogy thing. This isn't a color thing, which is what I'm going to talk about today. Because Jake just loves this black thing, you know what I mean? Like, look at my face. My skin color is brown. My hair is black. My beard is black. This is black. Seen? My face isn't the same color as my hair. And we've been calling ourselves black for the longest, and not knowing that that was put on us by our enemies. And just like how they call themselves white, they call us black. And when you think about it, or when you're free and, educated, you'll know that the word black is negative, and that any word that comes after the word black is always a bad thing. It's always a negative thing. So black people wouldn't be different. See? So I'm going to try to get through this. I don't want to make this too long. Okay, so in the world, Jake's fucked because there's so much shit going on in the world that only smart people are worried about or care about, or concerned about or planning for, while Jake is out here being lulled to sleep by this thing called hip hop and like this hip hop beef thing. Yeah, it's entertaining and shit, you know what I mean? But like, our world doesn't revolve around other niggas' fucking fake facade of a life, fam. Like, I'm not worried about Drake or Kendrick Lamar. Those niggas have millions of dollars. They could go sit down somewhere, you know what I mean? And they'd be good. This nigga Drake lives in my city, and he has the biggest house ever, dog. He could just sit down in his fucking house and not leave, and he's jiggy. So I seen a post on Instagram. So I don't know how old this beef is, but these niggas were dropping tracks on each other and whatever, and yeah, it was entertaining and stuff. But then it started getting like, for somehow it turned into an American versus American black people, which they're calling themselves FBAs, foundational Black Americans. Now, I know of foundational Black Americans from listening to this nigga, something Rashid, Tariq Rashid. I have his name on this thing. I'm gonna say it just now, or I'm gonna get it just now. But anyways, let me just lay it out real quick. Foundational Black American. So I'll explain what a foundational Black American is. Foundational Black Americans are black people, or whatever you want to call them, Negroes, whose ancestors were slaves. So they're not like West Indian or African. Their lineage goes back to like slaves, dog. You know what I mean? And they feel like America's theirs because their ancestors, like basically built America for free through slavery or whatever. So people who, what's the word? take in this doctrine or whatever, or go by this doctrine that they've made up. Because there's no such fucking thing as a foundational Black American. You're Israelites, more than likely from the tribe of Judah, which is another point that I'm going to make. So, they don't. So they're alienating themselves against, like West Indian so-called Negroes and Africans, and like the other native the other northern tribes like Puerto Rico, and you know Dominicans, like so-called Negroes that look like Negroes from them, from those lands. You know what I mean? So basically, so this Kendrick Lamar song, "Not Like Us," they're basically saying that Kendrick Lamar means, he means like so-called foundational Black Americans, that you guys aren't like us. And people are like saying, oh, you know what I mean, like other Black people are trying to bite our style and try to be like us, but they can't be like us, and a bunch of bullshit, yo. It's like, bro, none of these. Jake's so stupid. So I was looking in the comments to see if anyone said anything about how they're all Israelites, but I never really looked that deep. I just grabbed a few comments for this lesson. Really, I don't really care what they have to say because they're all wrong. You know what's crazy? When a whole group of people are fucking wrong and you know what's right and like the answer and shit. It's like that meme. It's like, yo, have you seen a meme? I've used it as one of the pin, like as a picture for some of my lessons. It's a big group of people versus one man, and the one man saying, "Yes, you're all wrong." You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So I'm gonna bring out this these friggin' comments, and what the comments that came from the post, and I'm going to read some of the posts that were made, and then I'm going to grab some scriptures for for this lesson, because basically, so the lesson is foundational Black Americans are retarded, they're all wrong, and you're all Israelites, and you're alienating or putting down your so-called brothers, because we're all Israelites. West Indians. So I would be considered a West Indian because my parents are West Indian, so-called, which are really the tribe of Benjamin. So I'm a Benjamite. So like Judites are batting up Benjamites and Levites and Simeonites and Asherites and Ephraimites and shit. And we're all the same. We all come from the same man. So hold up. So yo, let me line this up for you guys. First, let me grab this. So a West Indian page on Instagram posted this, see? So it's a picture of Kendrick Lamar and Drake. See? And then it goes, so now the FBA, which is Foundational Black American. So now the FBA community is claiming that Kendrick Lamar's song "Not Like Us" is about everyone who is not American. Okay. And it's always a bitch. Some dumb bitch named April Showers, okay? This is what she said. So she puts hashtag Black Americans. And then she goes, "Not Like Us" is talking about everyone who isn't a part of the Black American descendant community. Black is a lineage. No, it's not. Black is a color in a fucking crayon box. Black is a lineage and culture, death culture. And no, everyone isn't Black just because we share skin color. Okay, so I'll give her a stripe and a half. I'll give her half a stripe because we can say that about Israelites and Hamites. Yes, we can be the same color as a Hamite, but Hamites are not Israelites. See? So she's trying to say that Black Americans and Black people from like Jamaica and Trinidad and Barbados were not the same, is what she's trying to say here. So let me read that again. Black is a lineage and culture, and no, everyone isn't black just because we share skin color. You can't immigrate into our culture and lineage. Way too many have tried to claim our shit, and this battle is a great way to continue the discussion with family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers. You're a stupid bitch. You don't know shit. Yo, anytime a bitch has a fucking opinion about shit and she swears she's saying something, she's not saying shit. You're just proving how stupid you are. If that's her picture, she's a whatever, man. April showers. What is this off of? What did she put this on? Twitter? I don't have time to look her up. I don't really care either. All right. So I'm just gonna read all these like posts, and then I'm gonna get some comments, and then you know what I mean. Then we'll go for it from there. So this person all on one accord and has an American flag. Blacks organize. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. These culture vultures secretly envy and despise Black Americans, then build their whole identity and career off imitating Black Americans, then turn around and disrespect Black Americans. They not like us. And then he has a fucking like a finger pointing down, and it has a Canadian flag, Haitian flag, Jamaican flag, and Puerto Rican flag. And then there's four. Let me show you. Hold on. So this is what I'm looking at. So as you can see, and then it has pictures of Drake. So Drake is the Canadian. I guess I don't know his name. He's a streamer. I don't even know why he's so famous, but I think his name's Kai something. And then the Jamaican is supposed to be Busta Rhymes, and then the Puerto Rican is supposed to be Fat Joe. And you know, Fat Joe always says nigger, and blacks have so-called African Americans always have a problem with Fat Joe saying the N-word. But Fat Joe says, listen, nigga, I'm from the Bronx. I grew up around black people all my life. Everyone says nigga, so I'm gonna fucking say nigga. And little do these people know, hold on, I'm turning. And little do they know that he's a Israelite. All those men are Israelites. Drake is a Judite because his father is a Judite. His father is an African American, so called. So he would be a Judite. The Kai or whatever is from Trinidad. I think I heard him say. So he would be a Benjamite. Busta Rhymes is a Benjamite, and Fat Joe is a friggin' Ephraimite. So we're all the same people. We all come from the same man. Just because we look different and we have different skin colors doesn't mean we're not the same fucking people. And Americans are just, I don't know, man. You guys are. I'm going to continue. So this person put, yeah, Kendrick is not Team FBA. He embraces his African heritage out loud, unlike you who spend days hating on Africans and Caribbeans. You're like Drake. We know that Kendrick Lamar knows that he's an Israelite. He said it before on a song. He hasn't really been pushing it lately, so the elders said, you know, like he probably got a slap on the wrist and said, yo, cut that Israelite shit out. So he did, you know. And yeah. Okay, continuing on. Some of you named Shooter McGavin. This is the first time you're reading these. I just took pictures of them, so I'm just gonna go off of them. And read them out. Black Americans only know division because they're divided and they hate each other far less any other fucking community. Black Americans only know division. Shake my head. It's sad we are all the same on this journey. The diaspora was a real thing. So this next person says, they're racist against themselves and everyone else. Then, when they fail to beg, demand the races, they are racist against help them even more than they already were, which is massively dis- disproportionate. Hold on. Dispropor- disproportionate and unjustified. I should get hold on. Hold on. I'm actually gonna freaking get the this pro Slovakia.
Disproportionate.
Disproportionate. I don't know how I couldn't say that word. Disproportionate.
Disproportionate.
Disproportionate. Too large or too small in comparison with someone else. People on lower incomes spend a disproportionate amount of their income on fuel. All right. Slovakia. That was bothering me. I'm like, yo, fuck, what word is that, yo? Disproportionate. I don't really see that word too often. Disproportionate. All right. So this page is basically people who are going against FBAs, saying that you're stupid. These FBA cults, these FBA cult members are agents of white America to keep black people divided, basically. You're doing the same fucking thing. Like, I bet you Esau loves that you guys think that you're FBAs because they don't want you to know that you're Israelites. That's for sure. All right. So this one person, he has a Panamanian flag. It's a bitch. Paterva Goya, your only thought. Okay, so let's see what she says. Black is everyone with brown skin. You are either African American or just American, but you will never be your own. You will never be the owner of black. People been black way before you were thought of. So I hate saying black people. Like, I don't call myself black. And if I do, I always say so called. Or when I say someone else, I say so called. All right. This idiot. Quentin Omni says, black is a race. No, it's not. There's 18 races in the Bible. None of them are the race black. Black is a fucking color in the fucking crayon blocks. Black is a race. You're American. You can be more specific by saying black American. There are black Asians, black Europeans, and black Africans as far as nationalities go. You're an idiot. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some of the comments real quick. I'm going to just go through these real quick. So someone says, I blame Tariq Nasheed. That's his name. Tariq Nasheed. Okay, Tariq Nasheed is a Israelite who says he's a foundational black American. He's always crying about reparations. And, he champions this FBA shit. He's funny because, yo, fam. So when I first heard about this guy, I was started listening to him, okay? And, like, there's these, you can go and put Tariq Nasheed roasts. Because this guy always roasts Ham. So, like, he'll be talking to Ham and he'll be going in on them, bro. It's funny. I listened to it a long time ago, but he's always talking about how, like, Africans' greatest important exports are flies, and like that they're starving and shit, and that they eat freaking camels and all types. He goes in on them, bro. It's funny, but whatever, bro. He thinks he's so smart, just like how Umar, what's his name? Umar Johnson? Umar, what's Umar's last name? Dr. Umar. Anyways, through Mar, he's pro everything black. So black Americans, black Africans, you know what I mean? He doesn't know that he's an Israelite, or he doesn't care that he's an Israelite. He goes, the FBA is some divisive rubbish. True. People have, in fact, never been black. How about we stop claiming to be crayons and learn the land we originate from? Now, she's on to something. She should have elaborated, because she should have said Israel. So the next person said, but hip hop was started by Caribbean people. Who's going to tell them? Which is true. I remember hearing, the history of hip hop and that type of music, how it originated in like Jamaica. And, hip hop originated from Jamaica. So the story goes. This is a stupid argument I've ever seen. Some Americans don't even know where they really come from to where they really come from to begin with. They don't know where they come from because they come from Israel, the land of Canaan. It's in the book, people. What book are you reading? Pick it up and read it. Genesis tells you from Genesis through Revelation, just gives us the whole history of where we come from and what the fuck's going on. And the prophets are here to tell you what's going on, man. There's no excuse. So this person put, what is a FBA? What does FBA stand for? I'm going to go into that just now. Jamaicans are responsible for the creation of rap music. So facts, according to how the story goes. So this person have said, what does FBA stand for? Someone said full black American, which is wrong. Then someone said, that's what I want to know. I'm lost. Because bro, people who don't know shit, it fucking pisses me off, man. Like, bro, I don't even care to know some of the shit that I know, and I still know it. Like this shit. So someone corrected her. Foundational Black Americans, the descendants of American slaves. Basically a way to separate American Black from the rest of the diaspora. They love that word, diaspora. Wait until they find out the fathers of hip hop were all West Indians. See? What the hell is a FBA? First Black American? LMFAO. Americans are dumb. You Judites are stupid. I noticed, yo. And like you guys, Judah, like 2/3 Judah, when they get on the internet, they just say the first thing that comes out their fucking brain, bro. And half of them don't even proofread. The first thing they teach you when you write something is to fucking proofread it. You know what I mean? Like, why would you post something for the world and your shit's not even correct grammar or like sentence, like commas and periods, dog? Get it together, man. The irony is the origin of hip hop is rooted in Jamaica culture. That's the fifth time I've seen that shit. But don't let anything that holds separatists thinking fool you. That's a regurgitated playbook, and it's about time we stop falling for that okey doke. Where did they get this interpretation from? Why would they choose now to be loud and wrong? Especially when the very people they're attempting to ostracize played an integral role in the efforts to liberate Black people in America. So this is the last comment. that I got, because like it was so many comments. I'm like, I'm not fucking reading all these shits. Haha, this is laughable. Since they share DNA with the entire continent, your culture is literally based off of African culture, from dancing, twerking, types of footwork to language. Ask Louisianans. To food, to music, and clothes. FBA, please cut it out. When you can take out those things you got out of the African culture, then we'll talk. Also, learn your history. The history books are wrong. The only history book that you need is the Bible, bro. Okay. So, seeing that we know that foundational Black Americans are retards, and that their freaking doctrine is stupid, and Judah is retarded out here, like 2/3 of Judah, bro. Get it the fuck together, man. You women need to get off the internet and stop typing your opinions and shut the fuck up. And also, the prophets are out here telling you the real. Yeah, Yahushua is coming, bro. You FBA niggas need to repent, and if you don't, it looks like you're gonna fucking die. So get it together, man. So I wrote this: FBA's Black Americans versus other blacks, or whatever. I'm gonna read. I don't know what I'm gonna name this lesson. I'm probably gonna name this lesson "Foundational Black Americans versus the Truth," because that's what it is. This is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the laws of thy power, I will also forget thy children. You are destroyed. You don't know shit. The Lord has rejected you. And he hasn't even opened your eyes in these last days to even care about the fact that you're God's chosen people, and that we have laws and we have the real culture, and that you don't realize that hip hop and rap and black culture is death culture, and it's set up by Amalek anyways. He's loving this, man. Proverbs 10:21. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. Yo. The lips of righteous feed many. The lips of righteous are the prophets, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down to the smallest man in the Great Millstone Camp, pushing the truth, and the affiliates, even the fucking bug out camps. They're not righteous because they're not spitting 100% truth, but even them are telling you that you're Israelites and to repent, bro. And most of them are telling you the name of the Lord. You know, the ones that are actually calling upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Salakia. This is Isaiah 1:3-4. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger, they are gone away backwards, fam. You FBAs are dumb, you're backwards. The ox even knows Wagwan, yo, and you niggas don't know shit. We're in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go, fam. That you niggas is crying about Drake and Kendrick Lamar and fucking foundational Black Americans, and you niggas think that this place is gonna continue, and you want reparations, so that what? What are you gonna do with the money, man? Except for turn it around and give it right back to Esau, and money's gonna done anyway. So if they do give you reparations, it's gonna be in that fucking Karagma that they're gonna try to put in your hand, and I guarantee you, you foundational Black Americans will run and go fucking take that shit. I bet you half of you niggas is fucking took the jabby. I bet you Tariq Nasheed took the jab. I wouldn't be surprised not. And Umar Johnson. What's the name? Umar Johnson? Let me Google this nigga, yo. Let me get his name right, yo. Dr. Umar. Dr. Yeah, Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson. Idiot. Man. Okay. Jeremiah 5:4. Therefore I said, surely these are poor. They are foolish, for they know not the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, nor the judgments of their power. Yo, what God? Who's the God of FBAs? Jeebus? Jeebus, what did I call him the other day? Jeebus Kreitchie. Yo, the FBAs pray to Jeebus Kreitchie, fam. They don't know Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They don't know the Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. They're not looking for the chariots. They're not looking that fucking Russia is goddamn getting ready to lash up and lick up countries with fucking tactical nuclear strikes, bro. They're not looking to see that fucking a famine's coming, or that Biden, that fucking that they're getting ready to pass laws if you talk about the fucking rats that are gonna fucking kill you niggas and shit. They're not looking for that. Excuse me. So this is a precept for that scripture. This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Sottish means stupid. You're stupid people, man. Jake is dumb, bro. Looking from the outside in, I'm around Benjamin all day. Like the black people who are like the Israelites in, I can say the Israelites in Toronto are Benjamites, okay? I haven't been to America in a long time. I used to go to New York all the time. My cousin's from New York, so I talk to him all the time. He's intelligent, but when I show him stuff, he doesn't know what's going on. And you hip hop babies, bro, that dress like, the ones, the Jakes that leave comments on shit and their opinions are so stupid. And they're corny, bro. A lot of Judites are corny, man. And you're all different from like different states. Like niggas from New York don't act like niggas from California. Niggas from fucking Texas don't act like niggas from Chicago. Niggas from Florida don't act like niggas from fucking Wisconsin or Detroit. You're all different. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, man. All right, yo. Let's run 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more. This is Jeremiah 5:21. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. You niggas both, you all have eyes, you all have ears, but you don't know anything, man. What's the point of really starting a beef ting and separating yourselves from what's proud. Like, there's nothing to be proud about being a foundational Black American. Like, what's your fucking, oh, like your culture? What's your culture? Hip hop? Hip hop is shit. Hip hop is horrible now. The 90s and the 2000s, was the era of hip hop, bro. Now, dog, look at you niggas. Have you, bro? I saw a little Uzi Vert the other day, dog. This guy was dressed like a fucking chitch in red. He was carrying around a purse. He had makeup on. And you know what was fucked up? He had Rockefeller chains. I don't know if he's signed to Rock Nation or whatever. But that shit would not be sliding. That shit would not be grinding back in the day when Rockefeller was running shit. You think Lil Uzi Vert could have been rolling around with Jigga and fucking Memph Bleak and Beanie Siegel and State Property, none of them niggas with fucking rock chains, and he's dressed like a fucking body boy? Come on, man. Look how much shit gets fucking. You guys. Hip hop has been infiltrated by freaking fish burgers, bro. And when I say fish burgers, I mean freaking the rainbow community. Look how I go on with Diddy. All your rich freaking niggas are sellouts and they're all fucking body boys, yo. Yo, like you don't know what the fuck's going on out there, fam. I just seen I just seen a nigga in New York. It was a Uber driver, and a man got in the Uber and he was wearing a Pooh Shiesty joint. See, his face was covered like this. All you could see is his fucking eyes. And he got in the man's car and he was talking shit. And the man's like, "Yo, bro," like he didn't even want him in his car. And then something happened. The door opened and the guy fell out the car. How do you fall out of the car? Anyways, the Uber man's like, "Okay, good. This guy's out my car. I'm driving off." And the man started blamming shots at the fucking car. You've never met this guy in your life, but you're willing to kill him over a Uber ride, bro? And the guy was driving away. He, like, kudos to him. He drove away all calm and shit, even though mans were blamming shots at his car. Like, you niggas will kill for nothing, bro. Like, stay away from me, man. Niggas get down in Toronto too, but not like that, dog. There's too much guns in America, man. In the kingdom, there ain't gonna be no guns. And you guys will kill for nothing. This is Jeremiah 2 and 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, holy and right, a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Yo, you guys are a degenerate plant, bro. The Heavenly Father called you a degenerate plant, fam. And it's true. Leviticus 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. You guys are ready to hate your brother over a fucking Drake and Kendrick rap beef, bro. Two millionaires, multi-millionaires, while you're in the fucking hood talking about foundational Black Americans versus everybody. Nigga, shut up. If everyone, the laws are gonna be in us soon, yo. So we're not gonna be going like this ever again, man. And you guys are gonna have to come back as nutsack Israelites and be taught from, well, you're gonna be perfect from birth, but you can't come. You can't come to on the chariots, bro. You guys have to stay. You guys have to stay there. Lord willing, I'm up there because I can't die with you niggas, man. Not for shit. No way, bro. Nah, man. I pray how Bashim Yashai saves me. I cannot be with you niggas, man. Last scripture. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. More freaking curses. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, and towards his wife of his towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. None of you niggas probably have fathers in the house, and the streets raised you, and freaking Drake and all these niggas are raising all the new little niggas, and it's horrible, man. And I could see it. At age 41, I see what is to become of this place if we're stuck here for fucking 20 more years, bro. Or 30 more years. Could you imagine? Yo, if the fucking kids that are out here now grow up and get to have kids, dog, are you fucking crazy, man? And everyone will be krog mud up, yo. And you guys will be eating bugs probably, man. As long as you get to keep your, you know, your little fucking whatever you niggas are on. You can't even have anything nice out here because everyone will steal it. You can't buy a Hellcat, bro. Niggas want Hellcats. I want a Hellcat. I can't. If I buy a Hellcat, a nigga will fucking steal my car, bro, and it'll end up in goddamn fucking uh Europe somewhere, freaking Africa somewhere, dog. Everyone's always trying to get up. Like people are getting worse and worse and worse. Bro, did you see, dog? Did you see the man in the Bronx that was walking around with the belt and he fucking put the belt on the bitch on the fucking woman's friggin' neck and was dragging her on the floor by her neck, dog? Apparently I heard that they found who he is and they know his name, so now they're looking for him, yo. I don't know if niggas I don't know if the man them did a lesson on that yet, but I'm gonna get in bed and I'm gonna see what Israel's going coming with. I haven't been able to really. I was listening to I got to listen to some lessons today when I was in the gym, but then I had to come home and get ready for work and rush and shit. You know what I mean? I never really got to take it in. But today's Saturday, so it's gonna be camp day, so there's gonna be a lot of camp squatting. I'm gonna try to tune in, bro. Also, I'm gonna try to go to the gym today, also. But yeah, Israel, I just wanted to touch on foundational Black Americans. I never really heard any of the elders or the brothers really talk about them too tough. It's not like they're important. There's more important shit going on, but I saw that and I wanted to just touch on that real quick. Okay, yo, it's been 43 minutes, going on 44. I'm gonna wrap it up. Um, Double honors to the apostles, the great millstone, the elders, and the brothers. The 144,000 men we're gonna rule. The men, women, and children who believe on Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. I prayed for protection over you guys. I hope nothing reaches you. Like, shit's crazy out here. The righteous sisters, I hope you guys, well, not the righteous, you're not righteous, but the ones who believe, who are striving to be righteous, I hope that Yahweh Bashem Yahshai protects you, because you're going to be saved. And to the brothers, the men, women, and children, okay? So, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Call Halayim La Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakak Wadash. Pray for mercy, beg for mercy. Shalom.